What's up guys, JR Raymond here. Today I'm going to teach you how to find the dual angles on a ball that's already been drilled. Stay tuned. Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot. Tonight is another podcast from the Mug Club, the Loft Mug Club. If you haven't signed up, head over to lifestractioncontrol.com, get yourself a cool mug, and win some prizes. Give away a free bowling ball every single time we do a podcast. We have one tonight, we have one Thursday. That's 2 more chances to win a bowling ball. Plus we give away other cool prizes, like I've got a Dexter shirt here that is pretty neat, dexterbowling.com with a Dexter shoe I'm gonna give away. I got an accessory package with some tape, a knife, and some fit tape inside with the mini accessory case, and then other cool prizes like turbo double totes, rock tape, and everything else. So make sure you sign up, and we will see you guys tonight for the podcast. All right, well, I got good news and I got bad news. The good news is we're making a video on how to figure out what your dual angle is on a ball that's already drilled. So that's going to allow us to figure out what each ball has for dual angles, and we can write them down and figure out exactly the layouts we have and then the exact layouts we might need to fill some holes and fill some gaps that we have in our bag. So the bad news is I've only got a pencil that doesn't draw very good on bowling balls. So this is a chalk pencil. I don't have a wax pencil. I'm on the road. I didn't have a wax pencil with me, so I grabbed the next best thing. Couldn't find a wax pencil. Probably could have if I went to Home Depot or something, but oh well, that's okay. So hopefully I'll just make some marks. Hopefully you can see me making marks, and you can just kind of either imagine if you can't see the lines or just kind of follow along a little bit. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a line from my pin through my CG and down. Now this is a symmetrical ball. If it was an asymmetrical ball, you would ignore the CG and you would drill from your pin all the way through your PSA or the mass bias, whatever you want to call it. Okay, but this one doesn't have a mass bias, so we're going to draw it straight through here, all the way down through the CG. We get our first line there, so straight down there. Now we need to find our center line, so the center of our grip, and we need to draw it over to wherever your positive axis is. So draw that center line all the way up, and this is where my center of my grip is. If you make sure you have your Pro Shop operator, measure that out for you, or if you are a Pro Shop guy yourself, obviously you would just measure that out. And then you measure over to the distance of what your positive axis is for that first number. My first number here is going to be 4 7/8. So I'm going to draw this line over 4 7/8 over, make a mark on it so I know where to go up. And I'm going to set my ProSec back on that line, right where I made that mark, center it up, and I'm going to draw it all the back and forth, all the way down. Make a nice line there. So this is going to end up being your vertical axis line, or your VAL, okay? Now, I need my second number. So I'm 4 7/8. Now I got to figure out my second number is 1.5 inches up. So I'm going to make a mark at 1.5 inches. So that is actually where my positive axis is, okay? So now that's my positive axis. So now the next line we need to draw is from the pin through that positive axis. So now we can take and center this up, that positive axis, and draw it straight down. Just like that, okay? Probably can't see the line very well, but that's all right. So now we have all the lines that we need, so we can figure it out. This is going to be the first angle. These 2 lines create the first angle, and these 2 lines create the second angle. And then obviously we have pin to positive axis to create, the flare potential. So all we're going to do is now we're going to line up. We're going to put the 0 on those ProSec that we have, and we're going to put it right on the pin, lined up with this all the way through your CG or your mass bias, depending on if it's symmetrical or asymmetrical. And then you're going to make a mark. This is right at about 75 degrees. Okay, so we know our first angle is 75 degrees. Okay, so now let's measure the distance from the pin to our positive axis. The pin to the positive axis is 4 1/4. Okay, so we're 75 by 4 1/4. And now we need the second angle. So now we're going to take that 0 again, and we're going to put the 0 right on your positive axis point, and we're going to have the center of the ProSec going through the pin. Now we look at that vertical axis line that we drew and check it out to see where that crosses at the angle, and that's right at 45 degrees. So we know we have a ball that's laid out 75 by 4 1/4 by 45. Okay, so now we can take and write that down and figure out where this ball fits. If it doesn't quite give us the reaction that we're looking for, maybe we can drill another one and we can put a different layout on it based on the dual angles. Or if we love this ball and we want to get another one and this one's getting oil soaked and not quite reacting how we want, we can put that exact same layout on it without having any issues. So make sure you guys pay attention to the numbers that you have on your bowling balls and see where gaps are and see if you can't fill them with different layouts rather than always thinking you need a different ball to fill that gap. Layouts can mean a big deal when it comes to ball reactions. So hope this helps you guys figure out what layouts you have in your bowling balls. Until next time, make sure you subscribe to this channel, and we will see you guys later for the next video. And for those of you who are in the podcast tonight, make sure to sign in to the podcast. The Mug Club podcast goes on tonight. If you're not a member of the podcast, make sure to head over to lifestractioncontrol.com and sign up for the Mug Club, and you will get access to all of the podcasts coming up from now and through the future. So until next time, guys, we'll see you guys later.